Maintaining your masculine frame when you are with women makes you more attractive, but it's far much easier said than done. So in this video, I am going to give you some of my mind hacks that I use to maintain my masculine frame even in the most stressful situation with women. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So hit that notification bell and let's jump into the video. I was out with this girl one day and it was a very gruesome date because she was not that into me. And one thing you find yourself doing subconsciously when you are with a woman who has a lower investment than you is that you lose your masculine frame and she adopts the masculine frame. So you find yourself talking with a high-pitched voice, your body language shifts, and you are trying to seek validation from the woman. Now, I saw myself actually falling into this rabbit hole, and I started asking myself these questions. Okay, why do I feel this pressure to impress this woman? Why do I feel like I need to get the approval of a stranger because we've never even hung out even once? And so this is how I started reshifting the frame. I started asking myself, all right, rather than trying to impress her, pause, take a breath, and then ask yourself, what does she have that impresses me? Now start screening her rather than her screening you. All right, so now let's get to the screening part. How do you actually shift your mindset from seeking approval, actually her now seeking approval from you? Number one is you need to take your time. So the moment you find yourself, you are starting to talk fast, you're talking with a high-pitched voice. So you are smiling, you are giggling like a lady. So that is where you need to stop, pause, take a breath, and then get back to your masculine frame. Start consciously talking with that deep voice from your diaphragm, and then limit your emotions, like stop smiling, and then pause. Don't try to start a new conversation. Pause and just let that silence sink in. Now, this is very, very uncomfortable, but what it does is that it changes everything, the dynamics. Now you are communicating that, hey, I am not willing to put in any effort if you are not putting any effort. And this is what I did. I actually paused and let the silence do its thing, and it worked magic. Now she's the one who's trying to find all these conversation points because you are out. So someone has to play the role that is required. Number two is that when you find yourself in this stressful situation, you find yourself starting to agree with her or starting to direct the conversation in such a way that now she's getting validated. You want her to feel good. So what you want to do is pull back that attention, pull back that effort. And now what happens is that even though it's a bit uncomfortable, now she's the one trying to match your frame. She's the one who's trying to actually find something that is common and interesting between both of you. Now, obviously, I don't suggest that you go out on dates with women who actually don't like you. But you'll find yourself out with women who initially you thought they liked you, or you were in your own delusions, and you find that, I can't do this. And you can't really run away from that situation because you're not like in a restaurant eating. You are stuck together. So what do? Just maintain that masculine frame. Now, let's discuss other aspects of masculine frame that I actually didn't get to experiment with, but I understand them. And that is, number one is reducing your pace. So whether it's walking, whether it's talking, your movements, reduce everything by half. So if you are talking fast, you reduce your pace. If you are walking fast, you reduce your pace. If you are jerky and fidgeting, reduce everything to half. Number two is your body language. Expand yourself expand up into her zone. You can even touch her, you can even pull her close in. You know, you can play with her because you are the man, you are the leader. You can't be afraid of risking some of these things, because you know, escalating things by touch, that is a risk you need to take as a man. Obviously, if you don't escalate, you're going to be put in the friend zone. And lastly, you must be willing to walk away. Now, walking away might be contacting women who are less interested in you after the first date, or if the date is unbearable, just excusing yourself and moving on. You'll never die. So the next time you actually go out on a date and you find yourself losing your masculine frame, just remember that you are the man, pause, and everything will be alright. Anyway, if you got value from today's video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.